My mentor once told me, learn what it is that unprofitable traders are doing and avoid it by all means. But also learn what it is that profitable traders are doing and maximize on it. Fear and greed is one of the most powerful emotions that can make or break a trader. If you have ever held a trade for too long or hesitated to take a trade, you know what I mean. In this video, I want to talk about, or I want to give you tips on how you can be able to overcome emotions such as fear and greed. These tips are coming from our own personal experience, because I want you to be able to learn faster when it comes to trading, as well as I want you to trade in a manner that emotions do not in any way impact your trading decision. The first thing to overcome fear and emotion is that you need to understand the root cause of fear and greed. Are you trading, or is that fear and greed, is it as a result of overconfidence? Is it as a result of lack of confidence, or is it as a result of fearing of losing that particular trade? When you understand the root cause of that fear and greed, it becomes very easy for you to be able to trade, because first of all, you have been able to identify the first problem when it comes to fear and greed. Remember, fear is usually manifested through hesitation to take a trade, cutting your profit or loss too early, where greed is usually manifested by overtrading, over-leveraging, refusing to close losing trades, or ignoring risk. Now, when you understand the root cause of fear and greed, it becomes easier for you to be able to know how to handle each and every time you are having fear or greed. The second way in which you can be able to manage the fear and greed associated in trading is that you need to use risk management. Fear is usually as a result of risking too much, and for you to be able to manage fear and greed, you need to set risk management parameters, such as setting a stop loss, setting a take profit, right, using the right position size, diversifying your portfolio, so that you can be able to manage fear and greed. The other key point that you need for you to be able to manage fear and greed is that you need to start small. The third way you need to be able to manage fear and greed is that you need to start small. You see, as a trader, you need to deposit amounts that you're willing to lose, okay? And starting small doesn't necessarily mean that you need to make profit. Starting small, it helps you to gain confidence, as well as it helps you to familiarize yourself with those different strategies. And whenever you start small, you usually gain confidence that helps you to overcome fear and greed. The other key point that can help you to overcome fear and greed is that you need to practice discipline. You need to be a very disciplined trader for you to be able to overcome fear and greed, by maybe even waiting for the right setup for you to be able to take that particular trade is usually very much important. As well as in trading, we usually say that even not trading or not taking a trade is also a trading decision. As a trader, you need to be very much disciplined to take the trade. So you need to be very much disciplined to wait for the right setup so that you can be able to execute that trade, because failure to which you start becoming emotional, and it's very easy for you to feel fear or lack confidence in taking that particular trade, or you can also be overconfident when you are taking that particular trade, which leads to fear and emotion. Now, the other way in which you can be able to overcome fear and greed is that you need to master your emotions. Emotions are very natural. It's very natural to feel fear, greed. It's very natural to feel anxious. It's also very natural to feel overconfidence. But fear and greed should not in any way, or emotions, they should not in any way impact your trading decision. For you to be able to master your emotion, you need to have a trading journal. A trading journal is basically where you usually where you usually record each and every trade you take, so that by the end of the week, you can go and check how those trades performed, okay? We usually say that we learn more from the losing trades than on winning trades. And for you to be able to master your emotions, you also need to have a journal so that you can be able to record everything that was happening when you're taking those particular trades. When you're taking those trades that went your way, you need to record. When you're taking those trades and those trades didn't go your way, you need to record. Also, you need to record how you are feeling, so that now you can be able to master your emotions. The other key point that you as a trader should have, so that now you can be able to manage fear and greed, is that you can decide to embrace technology. You can decide to automate your trades. Nowadays with the robots, you can be able to code your robot so that it can be able to help you to trade. Remember, when you're trading without a robot, the reason why you need to embrace technology such as using a robot is that Robots usually they do not in any way trade with emotion. They usually execute trades according to the set rules and parameters. And that one can really help you if you are very emotional when it comes to trading, or you usually have fear to execute trades. You can automate your trades, and that way it will help you to overcome fear and greed. Okay. The last point in which you can be able to manage your emotions, or you can be able to manage fear and greed, is that you also need to manage your expectations. You need to accept losses each and every time that you take a trade, because you also need to understand that not each and every trade that you take, it will result to a profit. Okay. No strategy will guarantee you 100% profitability each and every time. And by managing emotions, by managing your expectation and knowing that using even the best traders usually lose in the wrong, even the best traders usually lose, it will help you to manage your emotions. Okay. And when you manage your emotions such as fear, greed cannot in any way impact your trading decision. Maybe now, also to add on how you can go to manage your expectation, you also need to focus on the long term. Trading is not a one-time achievement, but rather is a process. You also need to look at the bigger picture or the long-term profitability that trading usually promises you if you are patient and you are disciplined. Now, for you to be able to trade in trading, it's not always about having the right strategy. It's also about how you can do to manage fear and greed. I hope with those few tips you can be able to manage fear and greed. Remember, I say that. Maybe let me give you a quick recap of what you have said on how you can go to manage those fear and greed. You have said that you need to understand the root of fear and greed. Okay. We have also said that start small as a trader. Start small as you gain confidence, as you gain experience. We also said that be disciplined when executing those particular trades. Execute those trades according to your trading plan, the set take profit, the set stop loss, the right waiting for the right setup. Also, I said that for you to be able to manage fear and greed, you need to manage your emotions and also understand how emotions can be able to impact your trading decision. Also, I say that you can embrace something like technology, such as trading with the bots. Bots are not in any way affected by emotions, as well as I say that you can manage your expectation when it comes to trading. That is, maybe you can be able to accept losses are part of trading, because even the best traders usually lose at some point from one point to another, but in the long term, they usually profitable. I hope you have been able to learn one tip or two on how you can be able to manage fear and greed. Thank you.